Alright, gamers. Come on. There we go. Took a moment for the Undertale to appear. But it is here now. I am here now. We are going to do this thing. Hopefully. This makes me feel weird that there's no music in this room. Left the ambient bird sounds before I get beaten to death. Ambient? I think it's pronounced ambient.
Ada? More priority, please.
But you know, if I don't make it to at least the break, I will be disappointed. I haven't sat here doing this for 10 hours for nothing. I am disappointed. I did not make it to the break. First run, always bad. I'm hoping to finish this game soon. What are y'all in chat up to? I can see you. I don't know who's there. But I know there are people here. That sounds creepy. I'm sorry. Ah! Rest in peace, me. The millionth time. When was my last stream? Friday? I don't remember. To get back into it after the weekend. Hey, Mishi! Oh. Darn. It takes me a couple rounds to get going. Oh, do not fall on me, please. Help. I require assistance from family member. Hi, Twiggy! Please help. I need to stabilize it. I need this moved forward, I think. There? Let me check it. There we go. That should be fine. Just make sure... Can you... I just dropped the basket on my rabbit. Will that stay if you leave it? Alright, thank you. That works. I'm sorry, Geenie. Well, I was just saying that my rabbit's right here. I accidentally knocked a garbage can onto my rabbit. So, that was unfortunate. But, she's okay. So that's good. It's like, oh, I have a Discord ping. No, it's me. A couple things to read. My name is Michigan. Thank you for the follow. Hi, and then hello, Hollow Wolf, and Exp. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Yes, Rambit. I would love to show you guys Rambit, but I don't have a webcam, and if I pick her up, she'll probably get very mad. So... Have you all seen the picture of the coin? It has a rabbit on it, but it says but it says Radit instead of rabbit. I don't know why, but like misspelling rabbit, it's so funny to me. Stuff like just misspelling words or adding random letters into words deliberately is very, like, I find it very funny. And I also find, like, the vines where dude goes around pronouncing things really incorrectly. That's very funny to me. Reddit. Megalovania plays head bop intensifies. Yes! It's a bop! It is a bop! But... Exp does not agree. Though I am somehow still not sick of this song. I don't enjoy it much as much as I used to, that's for certain. But I do not find it annoying. Rabmit. But stuff like Yes'm, Gunb. Love those. Got me out here wildin'. Here we go, guys. We passed the break, which means everything is 9 times more difficult. Because the stress is mounting. There's a certain part of this fight where I just start getting really stressed, and then it makes me make mistakes, and That's why I like doing this live, so I can talk and relieve the stress. Also, it motivates me to keep going. If I was just doing this for fun, I probably would have given up by now. Undertale was a really popular game at one point. Like... You're just watching me and suffering. Well, it's because you're not a hardcore gamer. Simpleton. Oh. And you make fun of me when I use big words? You're out here being fancy at 10 to 4 in the afternoon. Not even evening. Oh crap, this is bad. Oh, okay. That was terrible. That was a terrible opener. I'm going to die immediately. I predict it. I guarantee it, actually. There's no way I can make it to the break on 6 HP. Excuse me. Oh, that's true. You don't make fun of me. That is correct. I was misremembering. You do just... You are just like... What does that mean? What was the one I used recently? Subordinates, I think? Reddit gun. I felt something move my chair from underneath. And it just like kind of like a clunk clunk. And it was the rabbit running underneath my chair and then under my backdrop. And now she's back. Because she was trying to eat a book and my sister stopped her. I was distracted by the rabbit appearing again. That is why I died. Not because I'm terrible. No, definitely not. Why would anybody think that I'm bad at this game? Sounds like it's taken me 10 hours to beat Sans. Somebody actually predicted on the first Sans stream, they were like, okay, I'm getting ready to be here for 10 hours. And I was like, it's not gonna take me 10 hours. That sounds like such a long time. It's taken me over 10 hours. Subjugates! That was it. It wasn't subordinates, it was subjugates. I said subjugates and you're like, Somebody was interrogating me about food on Tumblr today. It's like cultural foods and stuff. I was like, you are asking me for information that I have not even really thought about that much. You missed me bringing up the fact that The most recent time this happened to us was with subjugates a couple days ago. And then I started talking about food. Because frankly, I'm hungry. You would just say it's Survivor Night. No, it's not. That's in 2 days. I've lost all concept of time. No! Pet the bunny. Mandatory bunny pet in between runs. I am upset that I cannot bring the rabbit on stream. Like, I would love to, but she doesn't like me picking her up, so. Time is irrelevant, there is only sands. Yep. That's certainly how it feels. On the weekends, when I don't have streams or school stuff, I'm just like, what time is it? My Saturday, by 11 o'clock in the morning, I was like, is the day done yet? And then suddenly it was 4 o'clock and I was like, what happened? Where did my day go? It's like a perpetual state of the time between Christmas and New Year's. If you celebrate Christmas, and if you celebrate Christmas and calendar, whatever, the calendar New Year, you celebrate both of those holidays. When Christmas happens, it's like, okay. And so that's on December 25th. And then there are 6 days, there's almost a full week between, it's about a week between December 25th and December 31st, which is then New Year's Eve, December 31st / January 1st. And it's like everything just stops because stores aren't open or anything because it's Christmas holidays. Stores are still open, but not all of them. And everyone's like off school, and it's like nobody knows what time is anymore. It's always just been like the most surreal part of the year, but now it's happened for 6 weeks. Literally found out today that it has been like about 6 weeks since my area of life got shut down. And it doesn't feel like it's been 6 weeks. But at the same time, it feels like it's been a very long time. So it's just, yeah, it's just mind warp. It's very Doctor Who-esque. My area of life. Yeah, I was gonna say my area of the world, but that's still not specific enough. But I didn't want to be more specific. I was just like, okay. And I wasn't sure how broadly it stretched. I wasn't sure if, like, my city or my province. Like, I wasn't sure exactly how big it stretched. So I was just like, I can't always word good. One's weird because you have to go backwards first in order to not hit the first one. My slice of life. Should have said that. You can't eat a slice of life, X. Very glad that you can't die in the menu. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, try. Try to eat life. I mean, my friend May's been eating vibes this whole week, so... I say this whole week, it's Monday. This whole week has not been long. Well, it depends on whether or not you count Sunday as the first day of the week or Monday as the first day of the week. I go by Monday, so there hasn't been much week. Okay. How much has happened in Monday morning? Well, technically you've had more day than I have, but technically all the things that I can remember happening to you and me were last week, technically. If you're going by the standard measure of time, which no longer applies because time is irrelevant. If you think about it, this stream at the moment is me and X having a conversation, and two other people just sitting there, silently, watching us have a conversation. It's a little creepy. Well, it was last week, technically. It was within the last 7 days, but it was last week. Oh my gosh. No, no, stop. Not here. I wasn't calling anyone out. I was just saying, if you phrase it differently, it sounds funny. There's nothing wrong with the lurking in a Twitch chat. But if you phrase it differently, it sounds stalkery. Oh. Okay, good. There's a sand in all of us when you think about it. What exactly do you mean by that? Oh, skeleton! That took me a moment. I was like, there's a lazy person, there's a guy that likes to kill people over and over again. I was very confused. I was like, just like if I was a video game character, I would have question marks over my head. An exclamation point when I finally realized. Ah! No! Oh my gosh, I just lost an attack because of that. That's one health. Ah. It's when the bones pop out the bottom that I start to panic. I just decided to leave the ambient birds on for a little bit longer this time. It's nice. It's peaceful. No, I yawned too hard. I was yawning and I couldn't do two things at once. Oh! Grip. I was distracted. My sister is being killed in Blitz survival games next to me, and I looked over and saw it and got distracted and completely forgot that I was in fact doing a boss battle. No, he has not been cancelled yet. It's very sad. Hashtag Santa's Over Party 2020. Oh, come on. I keep missing that. I don't know why. That was a terrible run. Ugh, why do I keep yawning? It's only 10 after 4. I deserve so many PogChamps when this is over. I expect a lot of PogChamps when I finally defeat Sans. Like, all of the PogChamps. I expect a cake. I expect a cake with my name on it that says PogChamp. That is how many PogChamps I want. I want a plaque. I want a plaque that says that I defeated Sans. Can I like email Toby Fox and be like, hey, I beat Sans in 2020 during quarantine. Can I have a plaque? Here are my mods so that you can see proof that it took me like 10 hours. Please give me a plaque. Do you think he'd actually give me a plaque? That would be cool. The cake is a lie. I know what that's a reference to, but I also have no idea. And I'm scared to say what I think it's a reference to because I'm probably wrong. It's definitely something I have never played. Or watched, for that matter. It's one of those games. The many, many games that I've never watched or played. Oh. It is Portal! Okay, I was actually... Sounds fake, but I was actually going to say Portal, but I didn't want to because I was half sure that it wasn't Portal and didn't want to be wrong. Because my friends like Portal. And if I had said Portal and it wasn't Portal, they would have been like, ah! Come on, why am I so bad at that one? I don't know, I've started watching videos on Portal before and I'm just like, it doesn't interest me that much. Cooler than a room filled with deadly neurotoxin. That was a great analogy. Very positive, very uplifting. Also, the chat names have created a rainbow for me. Because Hollow Wolf 5 is red. And then Exp is green, and Brick is blue on my phone. And so it's I know it's not a rainbow, it's not in the right order. But actually it is in the right order. I was wrong. I don't know the rainbow. It is in the right order. I mean, it looks very fancy on my phone. It's a nice change from the flood of green that it usually is. There must be a leprechaun at the bottom. Well, I mean, currently you're at the bottom of the chat. Are you the leprechaun? No, I said flood of green. Flood with an F. Yes, okay, Hollow Wolf is now officially a leprechaun. Rayla leprechaun confirmed. No, please don't die. Thank you. I thought I had more health than that. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I've made no progress in the last 41 minutes. Technically, the stream was starting for 2 minutes, so it's only been 39 minutes. But whatever. Speak more clearly, then. It takes too much effort. Just Turn your volume up. I don't know. Also, F's are hard to enunciate. They just are. I'm not mumbling. Don't SMH me. I'm working on it. I'll try harder, okay? I just don't always think about it because this is Sans. This is the Sans boss fight. It takes a lot of brain cells. I was looking at some old VODs, and I cannot believe that no one pointed out any of the times that I've played with friends recently that I've had the volume really, really low, and so it's really hard to hear anybody else that's on my stream. I'm like, why did no one tell me? Yes, SMH. Would you like me to say smooth next time instead? Smooth. There was an H at the end of there, but it was difficult. Holy crap, where did all the people come from? Hi, everybody that just joined my stream. There's a lot of you now. That's very cool. HMS! Wait, that's just the British ship name. Yeah. What is that? Head my shake? Ooh, that was bad. I didn't time that one good properly. Yeah. I know how to do that one. I'm just... I never get the timing right. No, not that one. Everybody knows that, like, British ships have HMS at the beginning, but what do, like, do other countries also have versions of HMS? No, not HMS. Yeah, HMS. Do other countries also have versions of that, or is it just a British thing? That's... Can someone Google that for me, please? Oh, I thought that was just from Star Trek! Okay. Yeah, my mom just said that too. Yet USS is USA, and you heard me exclaim, I thought that was just from Star Trek. No, I thought Star Trek made that up. Because I don't know things. Ooh, that's one health. I did not think this through. Ah. Because the only USS I know of is the USS Enterprise from Star Trek. Is there one that's like SS as well? No, I swear it's a ship thing as well. I feel like... Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of Canadian as well. But I was thinking because I did a project on the St. Louis, and I feel like it was the SS St. Louis. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. In Canada, it's HMCS, or in French, it's NCSM. Because it's Her Majesty's Canadian ship. I feel like, what am I thinking of? MS! The MS St. Louis. I was confusing letters. Sorry, that was way too loud, but I mixed up the letters. The MS St. Louis. I had to do a whole thing on the MS St. Louis in grade 8. So. That's why it's stuck in my brain. Now I'm wondering what MS stands for. Oh, MS is boring. It just means motor ship. Never thought that today on my stream I would be talking about shipping designations, but here we are. All aboard the USS Sands. Brick, that was a terrible joke. Sans would be proud. If you guys are gonna do that, can you go in another room, please? Yeah. I'll be done in like a couple minutes, so. I can even play with you guys in a couple minutes if you guys are still playing. It'd be fun. Twiggy and Bailey playing Bed Wars. Sans, let yourself be cancelled. Yeah, give up on your career. Yes, can we get F? Can we get F in chat, please? F for me. Oh, it's so close. Thank you for the Fs. Press F to pay respects to... It feels like he's just being a dead horse at this point. It was. I've never been past that one attack, 'cause that one always kills me. So, I don't know how close I am to the end, but I think I'm pretty close. As soon as he falls asleep, I know how to beat him, so... That's nice. This will be my last go. then tomorrow, Sai does Minecraft. Solo Minecraft. Wednesday, undetermined Minecraft stuff with the wonderful Woosh official. Thursday, back doing Undertale. And Friday is currently unplanned. So, that's what the week looks like. In terms of streams. Though, things may change. No, no, I thought I had one more. I thought I still had one more. No. Well, thank you everybody for coming to my stream. I'll be back here tomorrow playing Minecraft. I'll be back doing Undertale on Thursday. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.